with the mutually complementary trade and investment relations. You know, the most important and famous brand in Canada is the Roots. Do we know how many Roots branch stores in Taiwan? 105 Roots stores in Taiwan. Just the same number as Roots in Canada. This year is the 20th anniversary of the founding of the Roots. That is why Roots put Taiwan as the future nation. Nowadays, wherever you go to Roots store, you will see pictures shot by the Roots company to commemorate the good cooperation between Taiwan and Canada. The Roots. I would say Taiwan share half of the Roots, not only Canadian, because we also have 105 Roots stores in Taiwan. Secondly, I want to feature tonight's event. I brought 22 business leaders of Taiwanese diaspora from Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal. Ladies and gentlemen, Republic of China, Taiwan, we understand very well about the immigration policy of this great country of Canada, because you want those diaspora to play as a media, as the bridge, as the economic ties between the two countries. I want to assure you that these 22 business leaders, they are really the business ambassadors of Taiwan in Canada. Taiwan is so good on agriculture. We, our diaspora, fully utilize the competitive advantages of Canada for the dedicated advanced agriculture. Taiwanese diaspora, they grow ginseng, they grow mushroom, they grow orchid flowers. This is the strength of Taiwanese. And they not only develop very well, they also export their products to the United States. So this is a really fascinating that we want to thank those Taiwanese diaspora, although they are insignificant in terms of number, but they have contributed tremendously to the economic tie between our two countries.
I was recently granted the great honor from the parliamentarians to be the chair of the Canada-Taiwan group. And I have to tell you, it's truly an honor to have that opportunity to be able to continue to advance the issues between Canada and Taiwan.
The true spirit of what both our countries have and share together is reminiscent of what happened on October 19th here in this country. It's not that a new government that was elected or anything like that. This happens in Canada as it does in Taiwan. But the amazing thing is, it is not done without the shot of the gun. It is done in the ballot box, and we go forward and build a country and play our roles and try to build a better world.
We've seen lots of culture here tonight, and some of us who had the opportunity to be in Taiwan a number of times see the great economic powerhouse that you've been able to put together and your relations around the world. You can take a lot of pride in what you do in your country, and we're proud of our relationship with you.
Taiwan is a country that actually took what it had and built something great out of it, and we can learn a lot from the innovation and the new thinking in Taiwan. And I was also shocked to learn that Taiwan has the third largest reserve financially in the world.
Taiwan, one of the great, vibrant democracies of the world, and we celebrate that friendship not just with cultural ties, but concretely, which is why I have to say one of my proudest achievements in my time in Parliament was as Minister of Immigration, giving Taiwanese visitors to Canada a visa exemption, which has seen Taiwanese tourism to Canada triple. And we all benefit.
It's not only about Canada-Taiwan, which is of course very special to all of us, but Taiwan must be must continue to be, must be in the future a full member of the family of nations. And that's what it really means to have good Canada-Taiwan relations.
Welcome to Ambassador Wu, to the 22 Taiwanese-Canadian business leaders who are part of a $6 billion trade relationship between Taiwan and Canada and facilitate the free flow of ICT and other cutting-edge products from Taiwan to Canada, and raw materials and agricultural produce from Canada back to Taiwan.
Taiwan is now the fourth largest trading partner with Canada, and there are 200,000 Canadians of Taiwanese heritage. So, and I came from a riding, Richmond Center, where the airport, Vancouver Airport is, where I have a lot of friends from Taiwan.
There's another trade partnership that is out there. It's called the Trans-Pacific Partnership. And I believe, not such a long way into the future, that Taiwan will join us as a partner within the TPP. What a day that will be.
Somebody said that Asian values are not compatible with democracy. We saw a few months ago that the Taiwanese population, as I think it was Judy said, changed the government peacefully, and we now have a woman president of Taiwan. Anybody not in favor of that?
We saw a tremendous change. We saw during the political campaign for the president, and as we know, the DPP has elected, the people of Taiwan has elected a DPP government, and there's a female who's the first female president of Taipei. Congratulations for the democratic process.
Speaking of family, the first thing that came into our conversation was to compare how we are as a Canadian and how you are as Taiwanese, and simple people, not complicated things, easy to talk to, accessible. How can things go bad?
Toute mon admiration pour l'exemple de démocratie que vous vivez dans votre pays et surtout les batailles que vous avez menées pour votre affirmation nationale qui ressemblent souvent à celles que le peuple québécois mène.
I could not be prouder than to have a partner like we have in Taiwan to work together on some great projects. Me, for one, I have a riding which is exporting steel to Taiwan, nickel to Taiwan, and believe me, the more steel and the more nickel they need, the more I can make sure they get. How's that?
Pleasure to be here to say thank you for all that happens between Canada and Taiwan. I look forward to continuing to be able to work with you, and certainly on behalf again of the Prime Minister and the Government of Canada, thank you again for the invitation to be here.